Hey love, and welcome to Dear Love. I'm Greta, your women's wellness coach, and I'm so glad you're here today. Today we're talking about period leaks, which are a very common fear, worry, frustration when it comes to dealing with periods. The good news is that there are some simple things you can do to prevent those period leaks from happening. So let's get into it. Number one, use the right absorbency for your flow. One of the biggest reasons that girls get period leaks is because they're simply not using the right absorbency level for their flow. So your flow level isn't the same every day of your period. A lot of girls will notice that the first couple of days of their period are usually more heavy, and then as their period comes to an end, it gradually slows down and you have a lower, lighter flow. So to prevent leaks, it's really important to match the level of absorbency of your period product to your flow level. So if you're currently someone who uses regular absorbency pads throughout your entire period and you're experiencing leaks, odds are you just need to up the absorbency level of the products that you're using. Maybe that's wearing overnight pads even during the day, or just pads that are made for a heavier flow, or period underwear made for a heavier flow. Same thing applies with tampons. Make sure you're matching it to your flow level. There are so many period products out there, and especially in the beginning, if you're someone who's just started getting your period, it's kind of hard to know what to choose. But odds are, if you're someone who's leaking through your period products really fast, you just need to up the absorbency level of the product itself, and that should make a really big difference. So while a regular absorbency pad might work for some days of your period and you have no leaks, on the heavier days, that pad is maybe not going to be able to withstand the flow level of your heavier days. So it's always good to have a mix of different absorbency levels of your period products on hand, so you can just use what you need given the flow level that you have each day of your period. It's just all about paying attention to your flow and upping the absorbency level of your period products when necessary. Okay, this next one is something that I think girls don't always think about. Make sure your period product is positioned correctly. Okay, so if you're using a pad and you've positioned it too far forward or too far back in your underwear, you might be noticing those leaks that are coming through the front or through the back. So this might be what's going on for those of you who are getting leaks, but your pad isn't actually full. So make sure you're aligning the crease of the pad with the crease in your underwear and wrapping the wings securely around. And this positioning issue is also true if you're someone who uses tampons. If your tampon isn't inserted far enough in, you're more likely to get leaks, and it would just be more uncomfortable in general. So if you're always leaking with your tampon and it doesn't seem like it's an absorbency issue with the tampon itself, then try to insert it a little farther in and see if that makes a difference. Sometimes just a small adjustment to the placement of your period products makes a big difference when it comes to preventing leaks. Okay, next, change your period products before they're completely saturated. Waiting to change your pad or your tampon, your period underwear, any of your period products until they're fully saturated is gonna make it much more likely for leaks to happen. So just pay attention to your flow and kind of get familiar with how quickly you're saturating your period products, and then get into the habit of changing them before they're fully saturated. So this of course means that on the heavier days of your period, you're going to want to be changing your period products much more frequently than on the lighter days of your period. And I know it can sometimes be confusing to know when exactly to change your pad, your tampon, your period products. Of course, there's the general timelines you need to follow. With tampons, you never want to be wearing them for more than 8 hours. When it comes to pads, you're going to want to be changing them several times throughout the day, regardless of even thinking about your flow level. Here's a little visual example just using red paint and water just to give you an idea of what it might look like when you want to change your pad. But you can also just base this off of how you're physically feeling. Usually when your pad is getting pretty full, it's gonna feel uncomfortable. That top layer is gonna feel really damp. So at that point, just go ahead and change it. Especially if you're in a situation you're in school and you don't know exactly when the next time is that you'll be able to change your pad. When you do get the opportunity, just change your pad. Even if you're oh, I feel like I could kind of leave this in for a couple more hours, just change it. It'll prevent leaks from happening and it'll keep you more comfortable. Okay, now on to one of my favorite period leak tips. wear period underwear as backup protection. So this tip is for all the girls out there who are just always getting leaks, or if you're someone who just is really paranoid about leaks and it just makes you anxious and you just want to have a backup, you need some peace of mind. Wear period underwear as a backup to any of your period products that you might be using. So if you're already using a pad or a tampon, a cup or a disc, pair it with some period underwear. That way, if your primary product that you're using leaks, your period underwear can catch it before it reaches your clothes. And this truly just gives you so much peace of mind, especially for like long school days or during sports, really just anytime. It's great to have that backup, especially on those heavier days, or if you're just someone who in general has a heavy period. Now, if you don't have period underwear or you're just not interested in period underwear, but you still want this backup, you can always pair like a tampon with a pad or with a liner. Same thing goes for menstrual cups or discs. You can pair them with a pad or a liner. Pairing different period products together, having that backup just makes such a big difference when it comes to both peace of mind and preventing period leaks. Okay, my next period leak tip is to wear snug fitting underwear. If you're wearing a pad, the fit of your underwear actually matters much more than you might think. Pads tend to stay in place much better when you're wearing underwear that fits snugly to your body. Loose fitting underwear can allow the pad to shift around during the day, which just gives you a higher chance of getting a leak. Now, this doesn't mean that you have to wear like super tight fitting, uncomfortable underwear. Just make sure that they're fitting nice and snug. You're not wearing underwear that are like too big for you, basically. Okay, next, use extra protection at night. Nighttime leaks are probably the most common time to get a period leak. We're laying down for several hours, we're shifting around in different positions during our sleep, but using products that are specifically designed for overnight use can make a really big difference. So that's things like overnight pads, which are typically much longer and they just have a higher absorbency level. Period underwear, I really love the period underwear that are like the boy short or the boxer style. They just work so well. Those are probably like my biggest suggestion when it comes to which products to use overnight to prevent leaks. If you don't have period underwear or if you don't want to use period underwear, a little trick that you can use instead is just to wear some snug fitting shorts over your underwear and pad. This again just helps to keep the pad in place when you're sleeping. Period leaks overnight are truly so common. And if there's something that happened to you regularly, I actually have an entire video dedicated to overnight period tips that I think would really help. I will link that video for you in the description box if you need some more ideas. I also want to quickly mention that if you're someone who's consistently dealing with super heavy periods, then definitely reach out to a healthcare professional. So if you're soaking through a pad or a tampon every hour for several hours in a row, or if you're passing large clots, or if your period flow is regularly interfering with your daily life, it's a really good idea to get evaluated because sometimes heavy periods are caused by some different underlying conditions, and it's not just something you have to put up with. There's things you can do to get that heavy bleeding under control. And also, if you're someone who has super heavy periods, be sure you're monitoring your iron levels as well. It's something that can get very easily depleted when you're consistently dealing with super heavy periods. So I hope that these tips were helpful. Please remember that period leaks happen to all of us. No matter how prepared you are or how on top of things you are, sometimes period leaks just happen and it's completely okay. It's completely normal and it is nothing to be embarrassed about. Always have your period kit with you at school. Always have a change of pants in your backpack or in your locker. You can always tie a sweatshirt around your waist. You can always ask someone you trust for some help. But also, all of the tips that I shared in this video should really help those period leak situations from happening. So if you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with one of your friends. Again, all of us girls, we go through this. It's normal, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. It's all just about learning what works best for us, being prepared, all of that good stuff. So help a friend be prepared too by sending her this video. Subscribe to Dear Love for more women's wellness content. I'm so glad that you're here. I will see you in my next video. Bye, loves.